know, I had a feeling that this was going to be a trap game, and it came this close to being one. This close to being one. What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nice 91 coming, guys, another video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles Jaguars recap. So the Eagles defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-23. Eagles improved their record to 62 on the season. Doug Peterson returned to Philadelphia. Eagles are 2-0 against Doug Peterson. Now this game right here could have easily went the other way. And we're very fortunate. We're very fortunate that this game did not become that dreaded trap game that I was dreading that it was gonna become. And Eagles start out hot, getting a turnover interception on Trevor Lawrence. Eagles finally score a touchdown in the first quarter. Finally scored a touchdown in the first quarter. They just pretty much dominated that entire first half. Shut out the Jacksonville Jaguars completely in that first half. Took up 10 minutes in that first quarter. Just pretty much dominating the Jaguars throughout that first half. Big problem for the Eagles was converting on 2-point conversions. A couple times there, the Eagles decided to go for a 2-point conversion, and they got stuffed. I don't know what I really don't understand why Nick Sirianni does not like kicking extra points. In this game, he did not like kicking any extra points. It was going for two. I just don't get it. Nick Sirianni, I don't care if the Eagles are winning right now. Nick Sirianni is, with his over aggressiveness at times, is keeping points off the board. It's truly keeping points off the board. And this game right here, the Eagles should have put up at least 35 points in this game. But because Nick Sirianni didn't take the field goal or extra points, we left a lot of points off the board. And that is a repetitive thing with Nick Sirianni, because he just wants to be over aggressive at times. The referees in this game, the officiating was just garbage. Absolutely garbage. How the hell you gonna tell me that Saquon Barkley fumbled that ball when he was clearly down? His elbow was down. His thigh and knee was down. But yet, according to these referees, that was a fumble. I don't know where the hell these referees go to referee training at. I'm guessing they're going to the Stevie Wonder Academy for officiating, because Stevie Wonder himself could have saw that he was clearly down. That was not a fumble. He was clearly down. That was during that period there in the third quarter where momentum was just swinging right over to the Jacksonville Jaguars way. They had just went down the field, scored a touchdown, extra point, then fumbled the damn football, and because the referees decided to keep that touchdown on the board, the Jacksonville Jaguars were able to make this to a game when it shouldn't have been a game. They gave them that touchdown, did a 2-point conversion, and they came within 6 points of the Eagles. After the Eagles were shutting them out, well into the third quarter, up to that point, momentum just swung right over to the Jaguars, and you think to yourself, oh God, here we go. Typical Eagles about to choke this away. Typical trap game at home. LaShawn McCoy going to the Eagles Hall of Fame. Kelly Green. Late afternoon game. The Eagles about to pull the typical Eagles and choke this game away. Going to this game, I said it to you guys in my preview that I just had this gut feeling that this right here was going to be a classic trap game against a team that we are so much better than, that we should not struggle against. In typical Eagle fashion, we find a way to lose against a team that we shouldn't be losing against. And we're very, very lucky that wasn't the case in this situation, in this game. Thank God for Devontae Smith catching that beautiful deep pass for Jalen Hurts, one-handed in the back of the end zone. That really gave the Eagles, that life that we needed when when the momentum was all on the Jacksonville Jaguars side at that point. Thank goodness for that touchdown by Devontae Smith, one of the most underrated wide receivers in the game. Nick Sirianni decides to go for two again. Whatever reason, he decides to go for two yet again. Fails again. Still ain't over though. Jacksonville still go right down the field right after that, score a touchdown. Defense just struggling after playing phenomenal throughout the first half and into the third quarter. Now all of a sudden they can't stop the Jaguars offense. A lot of that had to do with the fact that the Jaguars were playing the no-huddle offense, not allowing the defense time to make substitutes, whatever. So a lot of that had to do with that, but still, it was just awful. Plain out awful the way the defense was playing. Now they did redeem themselves at the end there because the Jacksonville Jaguars had the chance to go down the field and score a game-winning touchdown. But Nakobe Dean coming down with a big interception for us that sealed the game. Eagles win 28-23. Dodging a bullet. There's no other way to put it. The Eagles absolutely dodged a bullet. They struggled against a team that they should not have struggled against. No, it looked like another one of those games where the Eagles were gonna run away with it, but then, like I said, they let the damn Jaguars come back into the game and turn it into a game. And they are very fortunate, extremely fortunate, that they didn't come at to bite them in the butt. So yeah, I will take a W no matter what. You know, in this league, winning is what's important. So I will obviously take the W, but I hate games where we are biting our nails to the end. In games that we shouldn't be biting our nails to the end. Games where we have it under control, and then all the momentum just goes the other way, and now we're in a fight to try to win the game. I hate games like this. Oh boy. Just to go over the numbers for this game, yeah. It's frustrating as hell, but like I said, in this league, man, you take a W. Obviously, you always take a W. But it was just, it shouldn't have been that hard. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It should not have been that hard. The Eagles made this game much tougher on themselves than they needed to. And then A.J. Brown is hurt yet again. What else is new? Don't know if he's going to be ready to play against the Cowboys next week. Who knows at this point? But looking at the numbers of this game, Jalen Hurts had another good game. He almost threw an interception. Doing that after that fumble by Saquon Barkley, which is, like I said, was not a fumble. But the Eagles get the ball back. Jalen Hurts almost threw a damn interception. That would have really swung the momentum even more over to the Jaguars. But they hit the ground. The Eagles started getting a couple big plays on that drive, moving down the field. Nick Sirianni, the bonehead, instead of taking the field goal, decides to go for it on fourth down, and of course it fell. But Jalen Hurts overall, man, played a very good game. Jalen Hurts has not thrown an interception. He almost threw one in this game, but he has not turned the ball over. To his credit, fingers crossed he keeps that up. He has not turned the ball over since the coming back from the bye week. So keep it up, Jalen. But another good day from Jalen. 18 for 24, 230 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. One to Saquon Barkley, and then that huge one that we needed late in the game to Devontae Smith. Rushing, Saquon Barkley had another phenomenal day. Boy, a phenomenal day by him. There was one play in the second quarter where he jumped backwards over the damn defender. It just incredible, the athleticism of Saquon Barkley. But another phenomenal day. 27 carries, 159 yards, 5.9 average a carry, 1 touchdown. 1 rushing touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 13 carries, 67 yards, 5.2 yards a carry, 1 rushing touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, 5 carries for 9 yards, 1.8 average a carry. Let's see. Ainian Smith, 1 carry for 2 yards. Receiving, Devontae Smith, 4 catches for 87 yards, 21.8 average a catch, 1 receiver touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 3 catches for 40 yards, 13.3 average a catch, 1 receiver touchdown. A.J. Brown, before he went out, 2 catches for 36 yards, 18.0 yards a catch. Jahan Dotson had a humongous catch, very well contested catch. It was great to see him actually out there catching the football. Jalen Hurts actually throwing him the ball. 1 catch for 36 yards. Grant Calcaterra, 5 catches for 30 yards, 6.0 average a catch. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 catch for 1 yard. Aeneas Smith, 1 catch. Defensively, Zach Bond, all over the place as usual. 7 tackles, 3 tackle assists, 1 interception. That was the one early in the game that set the Eagles up to get their first quarter touchdown of the season. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 4 tackles. Josh Sweat, 3 tackles, 2 tackle assists, 2 sacks, so good day by Josh Sweat. Cooper DeJean, just all over the place, 3 tackles, just blanketing in the coverage. Reed Blankenship, 2 tackles, 3 tackle assists. Isaiah Rogers, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Jalen Carter, 1 tackle, 3 tackle assists. Jordan Davis, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Quinyon Mitchell, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Nolan Smith, 1 tackle. Nakobe Dean, 2 tackle assists. The game winning interception. Let's see. I think that's Keely Ringo had 1 tackle assist. Sidney Brown, 1 tackle assist. When it came to kick returns, Kenneth Gainwell, 1 return for 34 yards. Jake Elliott was 1 for 2, 50%, 43-yard field goal was his longest, 4-point score. Like I said, man, the Eagles, in typical Eagles fashion, man, just made the game tougher on themselves than it needed to be. The scoring summary here, with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter, Saquon Barkley caught a 22-yard touchdown pass for Jalen Hurts. Jake Elliott kicked the field goal, 7-0 Eagles. In the second quarter, with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock, Jake Elliott kicked the 43-yard field goal. Score is now 10-0 Eagles. With 22 seconds left in the second quarter, Saquon Barkley kicked a 1-yard field goal. Saquon Barkley ran a 19-yard touchdown. Score is now 16-0. Eagles try to go for the 2-point conversion with the Philly shove. The referees claim that it fell. I don't agree with that at all. I do believe the Eagles did get the Philly shove on that one, but whatever. 16-0 at halftime. Second half, third quarter, with 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Jalen Hurts with an 18-yard touchdown run. Eagles fell on the Philly shove on the goal line. Score is 22-0. Now this is the period right here where momentum start going towards the Jacksonville Jaguars. With 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter, Trevor Lawrence with a 1-yard touchdown run. Brian Thomas Jr. with a 2-point conversion pass for Trevor Lawrence. It is now 22-8. With 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter, Trayvon Walker returned a 35-yard fumble return for a touchdown. Evan Ingram caught a 2-point conversion from Trevor Lawrence. The score is now 22-16. Like I said, that fumble was just bullshit. Those referees were blind because he was cleared down. In the fourth quarter, thank God Devontae Smith, man. When we needed the most, when we needed the momentum back on our side. With 7 minutes and 43 seconds in the fourth quarter, Devontae Smith caught a 25-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. Eagles fell on a 2-point conversion pass from Jalen Hurts. Score is now 28-16. It's not over yet. Eagles defense allows the Jacksonville Jaguars to go right down the field. Trevor Lawrence with a 4-yard touchdown run. Cam Little with the extra point. The score is now 28-23. That will be the final score, but there was still more in the game. That Eagles offense not able to finish it out. Jacksonville Jaguars still have time. They're able to march downfield close to the red zone, but Trevor Lawrence throws a game-losing interception. Nakobe Dean picking off Trevor Lawrence, sealing the win for the Eagles. Like I said, Eagles got very, very lucky there. When it comes to passing yards, like I said, Jalen Hurts, 230 yards. Trevor Lawrence, 169 yards. Rushing yards, Saquon Barkley, 159. Travis Epstein Jr. for the Jaguars, three carries for 24 yards. Receiving yards, Devontae Smith, 4 receptions, 87 yards. Evan Ingram, 5 catches for 45 yards for the Jaguars. Total yards, Eagles 447 yards of offense. Jacksonville Jaguars 215 yards of offense. So the Eagles defense, even though they struggled there in that third quarter, still kept the Jacksonville Jaguars offense just over 200 total yards. Passing yards, Eagles had 230 yards passing. The Jaguars had 155 yards. 69 yards passing. Rushing yards, Eagles had 237 yards rushing. The Jacksonville Jaguars had 60 yards rushing. Yards per play, Eagles 6.1 yards per play, average per play. Jacksonville Jaguars 4.2 average per play. First downs, Eagles had 21 first downs. Jaguars had 14 first downs. Third down efficiency, Jaguars were 3 for 10. Eagles were 9 for 17. Fourth down efficiency, Jaguars 1 for 2. Eagles 0 for 2. Total plays, the Jaguars ran 51 plays. Eagles ran 73 plays. Sacks allowed, the Jaguars gave up 2 sacks. The Eagles gave up 3 sacks. Total punts, 5 punts by the Jaguars, 3 by the Eagles. Penalties, the Jaguars had less penalties, 4 for 17 yards. Eagles 8 for 67 yards. Fumbles lost, both teams had 2 fumbles lost. Interceptions thrown, Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars threw 2 interceptions. Jalen Hurts almost threw an interception, but thank goodness the ball hit the ground. Eagles dominate time possession. The Jaguars had 21. They had the ball for 21 minutes and 48 seconds. Eagles had for 38 minutes and 12 seconds. So that's the overall view of the game there when it comes to numbers and stuff. But like I said, man, Eagles got lucky here, man. They really did. This was a game that the Eagles should have put away early. They should have been on the bench relaxing by fourth quarter. But the Eagles never make it. But the Eagles rarely ever make it easy on themselves. And this was no different. Eagles almost allowed the Jaguars to come back to this game and win the game. Like I said, I saw this as a potential trap game, and that is almost what it was. Thank goodness, that big play we needed from Devontae Smith, he delivered. Thank goodness, Jalen Hurts played another very good game. Thank goodness that Saquon Barkley, just phenomenal, great pickup for us this offseason. Phenomenal. This team won in spite of the idiotic coaching, dumb decision making by Nick Sirianni. I'm sorry, Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni's not a good coach. I've been saying this for years. The Eagles have been winning in spite of Nick Sirianni. They have been winning in spite of Nick Sirianni. He is just not a good coach. Just over-aggressive, terrible decision-making as a coach. The Eagles won, so I'm happy. Obviously, I take the W. In this league, getting that W is what's most important. Don't get me wrong. But again, this is just a game. This is a game that we should have not struggled in. The fact that we struggled in this game, just squeaking by beating a 2-17, that is a cause for concern. Now the Eagles have the Dallas Cowboys next Sunday afternoon. The Cowboys are a team right now that they're really down right now. They are really down, and they are desperately searching for a win at this point. So, yeah, it's in Dallas. They're looking for their first home win of the season. Eagles need to continue to win, because right now we are one game behind the Washington Commanders, who we will see very soon. But we gotta continue to win, and we gotta handle our business when we do see Washington. But like I said, we gotta handle our business against these Cowboys next Sunday afternoon. They are desperate for a win. The Cowboys are on a 3-game losing streak, losing to the Atlanta Falcons again today. So they are desperate for a win. The Eagles, I can't say we're coming into this riding high, but the Eagles are on a win streak. We gotta keep that going. We have got to keep that going. The Cowboys are dealing with injuries. They're dealing with injuries of their own, but so are we. I'm hoping that AJ Brown, it sounds like, what I hear, it could potentially be a possible knee injury. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope it's just a sprained knee, and after a couple of days of recuperation, he's ready to go, because we could definitely use him against this Cowboys defense next week. So Eagles, like I said, beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-23. They're now 6-2 on the season. They got the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas next Sunday. Let's go get that W against these Cowboys. Go up 2-0 in the divisions so far. Let's go get this win against these Cowboys next week. That's it for my recap. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like I said, we won the game. Getting the W is always the most important thing, but it's just frustrating. It is absolutely frustrating when this team makes when the Eagles make it tougher for themselves than they need to make it. The referee and the officiating, I swear, it was Stevie Wonder out there officiating the game. These referees went to the Stevie Wonder Institute for officiating, because just some of the penalty flags they threw, not calling Saquon Barkley down on that what they call the fumble. They gotta be blind if they didn't see that. It just does not make any sense to me. But it is what it is. We got the W. I just hope that the Eagles don't have us bite that nails against the Cowboys next week. Go into Dallas, handle your business, get that W, improve to 7-2 on the season. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91's out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
Road That's all, folks.